everyone.
Hi.
Hello.
Okay, shall we start? So,
Yes.
have you ever wondered if there's more to life than just working, paying bills, and repeating the same routine? What if there's a way to earn extra income without sacrificing your time, your health, of those precious family moments? Welcome everyone to our weekly online business interview series. Each week we feature real people from all walks of life who discovered a better way to live, earn, and enjoy life through this digital business. Hello, I'm April Subebe. I'm a full time educator, a wife, a digital business owner here from Canada. This business has helped me create balance, enjoy my time, and gain financial stability, all while doing what I love and supporting my husband and family. But before we begin, I'd love to introduce my amazing co host, a hardworking single mom from Mongolia who made a brave move to the US for her family. Please welcome Segi.
Thank you so much, April. So, hi everyone. I'm Tegi and proud mom and uh, proud single mom of two beautiful children and digital business owner here in Canada, living in Ontario, Canada. I know how tough it can be to juggle work and family, and especially your personal dream. But this business and community showed me that anything is possible. So when you take your first step, So I'm so excited to co-host this live with April tonight and learn from our inspiring guest, Coach Anne Mary. So welcome, Coach Anne Mary.
Thank Yes. Oh, sorry. Yeah. So, speaking of inspiring stories, our guest today is a living proof that it's never too late to start something new and meaningful. So, she's a retired special education teacher, a loving wife, a mom, and with her positive, very passionate with digital business. She's a coach and she continues to inspire many of us here. And so, please welcome our very enthusiastic and inspiring Coach Anne Marie Wilson.
Hello, everyone. Hi to everyone that's here in the panel. Hello, how are you doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Mommy Ann on the Go, as what the community knows of me. But I'm Anne Marie Empanado Wilson, originally from Cebu, Philippines. I have been a teacher for 20 years, yet just doing this business for 3 years. I'm already able to retire at the age of 41. So hello to all our audience. All right, let's
Thank you
get this
so much.
party on the road.
Yes, thank you so
Okay.
much, Coach Anne, to come to our live weekly today. And then let me introduce myself. My name is Dip. I'm come from California, USA. I'm working in medical field and a business owner. I'm so excited because I met Miss Coach Anne in convention this year. I don't know if she remember me. We took the picture together. So that's why I'm so excited today. So nice to meet you again, Coach Anne. And then I would like to bring a first question to you. We all know in the community that you retire, you are a special education teacher. But can you again introduce yourself a little bit more to our audience? And can you share with us what inspired you to start this online business? Thank you.
Wow, do you want me like a short answer or a long answer? I know there's a lot here. So, speaking about what inspires me to start this business, just really to help my family to be successful and especially to inspire more people. So, to introduce myself, as what I've said, I'm already retired, been a teacher and all that. But coming from a third world country, and from the looks of it, we are all looking like Asians. And most of the countries in Asia, especially the Philippines, is a third world country. So, most of the people that are living there are also poor. And my family is not an exception to that. I grew up, living okay, but when I knew life was really hard, because to the point that growing up in high school and in college, my parents could not afford for me to go to school, so we needed the help of my aunt. So if you're Filipino, you are familiar with OFW. That's an overseas family worker, or overseas foreign worker. That means a person from the Philippines who goes out of the country just to earn a living and send it back to the Philippines. So that's my aunt. And she helped me and she helped the rest of the family to finish my education. So I really do value education because for us, it is the way out of poverty. And I did all that. I did great and good when I was studying, finished it, had my master's degree, planning of going to Australia because she lived in Australia. She's actually living in Australia. So I tried. I went to Australia, but then being a teacher there, coming from the Philippines is hard because I still have to take more courses, So I was willing to do all that. I was willing to be a skilled worker, even washing of plates, just to help the family, just to help everyone out. But God has a different plan for me. The education system here in America was looking for teachers, so international teachers. I applied for that. I came here in 2008, and I was just so blessed that out of hundreds and hundreds of interviewees, I was one of those few that really passed and came here in 2008. So I felt so blessed with that. That itself was a blessing. Coming here in America was a blessing. But fast forward to 16 years after that, in 2021, it was pandemic and we all felt that. And my realization during the pandemic is because I was the breadwinner of my family, I was scared what would happen to me, what would happen to my family back home in the Philippines, that I was a provider if something happens to me. And worst of all, my realization was I had kids. Back then my daughter was, hold on, 11 and my son was 8. I realized that I was not ready for their education. I was not ready for them to go to college. And I was already planning ahead. And I was like, I don't want to be like my parents. I don't want my own kids to have student loans. And that's for real. That's the reason why I wanted to start earning more. Because being a teacher here in America, yes, it pays good, really good compared to the pay in the Philippines or other third world country. But how was it not enough? How was it that I was still living paycheck to paycheck, that I was still in debt? My credit cards were all up to the max. So I realized because I was not just providing for my own family here and my family back home in the Philippines. So I was really looking for ways to earn extra. I honestly was trying to sell lipstick, makeup, bags, pre-love bags, and all that stuff, but I was not good in selling. I recognized that. Good thing I was good at scrolling. Scrolling the social media, I found this business. It is through an ad from another Filipina that I found this business. That is when I started this business. I realized that the business was legit. Oh my goodness, the training was sophisticated, and even without a business background, I was able to start a business, and that's how I started the business. It was an answered prayer then, and it is still an answered prayer even until now. Yeah, so I don't know if that answer was short enough, so long, but yeah, that's how I started this business.
Thank you so much, Coach Anne. I'm just keep listening to your answers, but yes, I agree with you. Most of us grow up is not like wealthy, right? We all the same, but we have a very common, like I listened to your story. We are hard worker. We ready to learn. We always try our best for our future and our kids, our family, to give back to the family. And then, like you say, even we don't have any background in business or technology or social media, as long as you coachable, as long as you willing to learn new things, you can start this business. That's the key over here. Thank you so much, Coach Anne. And then we know that we have amazing training side, amazing community, and Coach Peter ready to help you from day one. Thank you so much. Thank you for your answers. And we go to next the questions. So I would like to invite Rose for the question number 2. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. Ladies, good evening, Coach Anne. Yeah, and I met you also in the convention in San Diego. We had a photo, and it was really a nice time there. And Thank you so much for sharing your story, Coach Ann. And it's truly inspiring to hear about your experience as a teacher, wife, and mom, and how they've shaped your journey. I'd like to dive a little deeper and ask, transitioning from teaching to the digital world must have been quite a shift. So, what were some of the challenges you faced at the start, and how did you overcome them?
Yeah, thank you so much for the wonderful question. Is this a Miss Universe question? Thank you. And yeah, I'm glad that you took a picture with me during the convention. I'm so happy to, of course, just say hi to everyone. Transition is always going to be hard. Whatever kind of transition, it's always going to be hard. The worst part is really time management. And if
Mhm.
you really don't have a mindset to change what you are already doing, it's really going to be harder, because that's always the problem, the issue, the concern of most of us starting on different things, not just on a digital business. But this is, I would even say that the digital business is easier for us to do, very flexible, amazingly. We can watch replays. It is very much accessible to us, yet it's really our mindset that's really going to hold us back. It was not so much of a challenge for me because I know I have put my mind into being successful in this kind of business. So I put this as a priority. After family, this is next. To the point like I don't even eat lunch with my fellow co-teachers because I really want to prioritize this business. But for me, the challenging part, it's not the worst, but I know it was a challenging part, was when I brought in my being a teacher to being the mentor in this community. Because as a special educator myself, I'm used to teaching. You apply this, my students listen to me. You better do this. I'll give you grades. We'll do this together. I'm used to that. When I came in the business, I was like this. I was excited. I was like showing everybody what to do, but I kind of forgot that this is their business. Even if they are my teammates, even if they are under my care, my guidance, and all, people would still be people. If they don't want to do it, they don't do it. So my issue is that I wanted my teammates to be successful as well, but there were very few who still doesn't want to listen, who still doesn't want to do it, who still would not want to open their wings in really seeing themselves that they could also be successful in this business. That itself was a challenge for me. Yeah, it might be a different challenge for other people because honestly, I have a very supportive husband. My kids back then were okay with taking videos with me, pictures with me. My in laws were okay. My family back home were okay. I don't have a problem with that. Well, another thing now I remember, I was expecting so much from my friends also, because I was like, oh, this is so good. I was so excited to show it to them. But I forgot that it doesn't mean that I like this business, that I see the beauty of this business, that everybody will see the business the way I see it. Just like what I always say, this business is for everybody, but not everybody wants to have a business. That was a
Mhm.
challenge for me because I felt like, oh, I know your lifestyle. I know you have so many utang or debts. I know this could help you, but to the point like I was devastated when my friends would say no to me, because even if we say that we don't recruit, we say, but it is so good that I wanted them to experience what I'm experiencing. So I was
Mhm.
to the point like I was heartbroken that they could not see the value of this business as well. That was a challenge, but I grew out of it. 4 years of being here in the business, what I realized is if this is really for you, then this is for you. No forcing anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, wow. Thank you so much, Anne. Your journey is such a great example of determination and adaptability. And I'm sure many in our audience can relate and learn from it. And yeah, we have so many challenges, and it's right. Time management is number one. And thank you so much again. And we'll go to the next question.
Thank you. Thank
Before
you so
before we go to the next question, I just want to add this on because as you say that like not your relative or some people that doesn't have the same mindset that you do, right? And um you say that uh, you have the mindset of this business, but your friend doesn't or your family doesn't, and everybody
Mhm.
have a different mindset. And this business,
Yes.
it mean for everybody can do, but it's not everybody can want to have a business, right? And I think it's also one of the challenge is a fear to expose themselves, right? And to this business, honestly, to me, and I see on your page as well, like you have a lot of fun, and I think it will help us to be the version that we want. Of course, we want to be a kind of like more care, the kind of more fun and enjoy life. This business will help you, give you a boost to
Yeah.
showing that. And the more you grow into it, the more you prove to it, the more you grow to the next step, right? Yeah, yeah. All right. Thank you very much. I just want to add that in.
Yeah, thank you. All right, who's next?
Okay. I think I will roll it over to the Alina to ask her question, please.
Hi everyone that's watching us live or replay. Hi Coach Anne Marie. You inspire so many people with your passion and energy. I would like to ask you, how has this business changed your life, both personally and professionally? Can you please share with us?
Oh my goodness, it's really obvious. The time freedom that I have right now, it's but of a big change. Professionally, coming from being a teacher to now a stay-at-home mom. Not a lot of people would want to dream to be a stay-at-home mom. Just gonna be doing nothing. Just kidding. Really, from working since I finished college, I've always work, work, work. Wake up to work, wake up to earn. But now I wake up because I want to take care of my own kids. I wake up for the right reasons. I wake up because I want to be there for my kids. I wake up because I want to be the mom that I want to be. And that's for me is a purpose in my life. Like raising kids, having kids, I should be there. That was my guilt back then when I was working. I was not there in the milestones of my kids. I was not there when it's parent teacher conferences because I have to be the teacher from the other classrooms or other school. I could not be the parent. I was not there when my kids are sick. I could not pick them up from school. I'm just blessed that my husband's time is flexible, more flexible than mine. That itself is a big change. I don't have to ask my boss, my principal, if I have to take off work. I was just doing live the other day and I was just counting on the countries that I have been in. These are all business related places that I have been. I was last year, I was in Vancouver during the awarding of our leaders. I was there. I was with Coach Mildred. I was with the coaches in Filipino coaches in Vancouver in 2025. This is just very recent. And then I spoke in the convention in the meetup in Cancun. And then last March, I was the speaker there in Australia, in Melbourne. And then, of course, we went to San Diego, and then I went to Michigan, and I'm about to go to Italy in a span of 1 year. These are all business related. That's not even including the business trips that I have been with my family. Just imagine that. I would not have done that when I was or a teacher. On top of that, all the expenses that I use, the money that I use for those business trips, they are all tax write off. And I have met thousands of us. Do you really think as a school teacher I would have done that? Yes, as what I've always said, I have helped one student at a time for the 20 years that I was teaching. Yes, I recognize what kind of teacher I was, the help that I gave to my students. But really, meeting and inspiring moms like all of us here gives me a different view in life. Personally, that had changed me. And the view of really what is more important in life has changed me. It's not just the money, but I tell you, because of money, I was able to stay home with my family. Because of money, I was able to travel and made my own goals happen. And because of the digital business that I have, that is where I got my money from. So think about that. If you are not doing the best that you can ever do in your business right now, what are you waiting for? To those that are watching and maybe still not absorbing why we're doing this, that's the reason. Because it's the value of having our time back with the most important thing in our lives. It could not happen if we are still working. Tell me any of us, who could name somebody that became a millionaire just being an employee? Nobody. Nobody.
Nobody.
Unless you make your own business and you are the CEO of that company. But as an employee, even if you are the supervisor, even if you are the manager, you would not become a millionaire. But in this business, you might not have the millions yet, but you can have the time freedom if you will work hard for it. So yeah, definitely it has changed my life.
That's
Yep.
Thank you so much for sharing that. That's truly so inspiring. Thank you.
Yeah, and for me, being the dream of being a millionaire is not in my mind yet. But the freedom is the one that I'm looking for. Like that is also my journey for the past 10 years. I start with different online business that wishing for the freedom, the time freedom, and of course, the money, more money. And as you say, working for someone else, we just need to trade the time for money. And look how many hours we have, right? We can't earn as much as we do a business. And this is the business that giving us the freedom, the time freedom, and more money, right? And I'm very proud of you. You start for just 3 years and see how many country you has been. Yeah, and I see there is a lot of people that doing this online business and had changed their lifestyle, have travel, experiment more to different country, and have the connection with not just their own family, but their, like business partner as well. And and imagine like when you go to the Vancouver, you go to the Mexico, or last year you went, this year or last year you went to Australia, and there is all the stranger and become your business partner. And once they become your business partner, they become your business partner for life. And you see that connection, right? You want to help them, you want to give them really, really, all of your support, all of your tip, and all of your whatever you learn to help them grow. And that feel like care, that feel like love, that feel like you have the purpose, and that feel amazing, isn't it?
Yes, definitely.
All right, that's what I feel too. Thank you very much. And what is our next question?
I think the Sylvia would love to ask her question, I guess.
All right.
Sylvia?
Thank you, Segi, and thank you, Coach Anne, for coming today. And I'm Sylvia from Singapore. I introduce a little bit myself. I'm living in Singapore for almost 20 years, and I am working in a sales company, sales in a jewelry company. And this is my customer questions, and we get, and do I need to make a large initial investment? If so, what exactly am I investing in, and how long it will take to recover my cost? Can you help me to explain to my customer? Thank you.
Wow, that's amazing though. That because it's a business, we know that there should be money involved to this. There should be. Don't be a fool in like telling them that it's for free. No business is for free. Even if you sell bread outside of your neighborhood, you would always have an investment. You invest in time, effort, and money. You invest in time so that you can have time freedom. You invest in effort so you will be retired early if you want to. You invest in money. And I tell you, I'm so happy that I have found our business that is a high ticket item. Tell them that you are investing a high ticket item that you can start with. But the products that we have, we are using it for ourselves. It has a lot of medical benefits that would be very beneficial, not just for us, and it's also for our family. Just think of yourself buying a Chanel, buying yourself a Prada, buying yourself a Louis Vuitton. Think of that. Who is happy every time who wears that bag? Yourself, right? But over time, you kind of forget the happiness that you get from buying all those material things. But if you buy the products that we have in here, it would last you for 20 to 30 years and it would give health benefits to your family. That itself is a plus, 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 plus. Now, how long can you get your money back? The answer is, how long would you want your money back? How fast would you want your money back? It is when you put effort and time to your business that it would quickly give you back your ROI. And in my case, I could only just give my example. I have been getting my ROI after 6 months of being here in the business. Now, others have taken a long time. Others gave up on the process of it because we don't tell people that this is a quick money scheme wherein we put money right now, tomorrow you have $1 million. No, 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 no. We will not promise you that. You still need to put your time, effort in this business for you to give back what you put in the business. So when you are being asked of a question, ask them a question too. How much effort are you willing to put in this business? Remember, you are going to become a boss in this. If you go to work, clock in 7 o'clock, you should be able to clock in at 7 o'clock in your business too. If you are so diligent and saying yes and yes and yes to your boss all the time, you should always say yes to yourself first. But others, oh, I don't want to go live. Oh, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Can you tell your boss that if you are working in your 9 to 5 job? No, but why are you telling that to yourself when you own your own business? Right? So again, it's the effort that you put in the business. It's the time that you put in this business. And I tell you, you might say, okay, I'm good with 2 to 3 hours in this business. Guess what? That's great if that's the only time you have. But if you put in more time to your business, I bet you would also get more results in your business. So we have a high ticket item, but it's not as expensive as having a franchise of McDonald's, of any very expensive millions and millions for you to take millions also. This is a high ticket item, but we can all afford it. Moms, stay-at-home moms, nannies, caregivers, they can even afford it. So that means it is not really who is buying in our products, who wants to be in our business, but it is really the mindset of a person that wants to join the business. Because if you really want it, you can find a way to start a business, however much it is. But if you have doubts in yourself, not the business, because you know the business is great, but if you have doubt in yourself that you could not do it, you would never find a way to start it. You will find excuses to tell us that you could not do it. So that means this business is not for you. In 4 years' time that I have been in the business, I learned to let go of those people that's full of excuses. They would not be good business partners. Yep. I hope I answered.
That's a great explanation. And I love when you say, oh, this depend on us, depend on how effort to put in. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, Coach Ann. And I totally agree with you that not many people have a business mind, because I myself used to do an online business before. When I shift to this business, I totally see this is very cheap business. I mean, like cheap to invest, because I I used to invest like every month 100 to 120 watches, which is around 12,000 every month. Yeah, every month I invest on that money and really worry if these watch sell, this what not. But this one, this business, you buy the business, right? You buy the entire business for just one time, right? And for your customer or for your client, Sylvia, I would like to add this one. Give them a chance to explore more in this business by become a member. But if they haven't know anything about this business yet, they can watch the webinar. It's free information, and they can know about what make our business successful, the three pillar, right? And if they are adding into our group and see, like a lot of people making online, making earning online, they want, if they want to go to the next step, they can, right? That's also the reason why I would like to invite Coach Ann and many other people that doing online business for some time, even new or sometime, to let people know that there is a lot of people from a lot of different background and from a lot of language share and prove that this business working for so many people, not just me, not just anyone sitting in here, right? Yeah. Yeah. So if your client, or if anyone really interested, get the free information first and then join the membership from our community. Join our community. Now it grow to 260,000 plus already, right? There is so many people success and sharing their journey, how they start and how much they make in the first few months, how much they make in the first year, second year. It's now been 10 years, right? They can see so many people journey. So if they are in there, they will see that this business have a big potential. Because now if they just asking how much investment, it's just like they will ask a question, how much is my travel package? And they don't know where they go. They don't know if they go to US, or if they go to Asia, or if they go to Cambodia, Vietnam, or they go to Europe. They're different ticket price, right? They're different.
Right.
So if you want to ask for the investment, you need to know that what you are investing for, right? You are investing for an entire business, and and ask yourself if you want to do the business first of all, right? Yeah, so the we will have like a step by step at first. If you want to see how in general how our business look like, is free information. And even we have like the 30 days business mindset learning from our email. And then second step, you become one of our business, like a member, business member in our group. And so once you go there, you will see a lot of story, lot of, proof. You can collect proof, and you can collect, you can investigate people. Like same as me, when I first get into that community, there is only 30,000 people, and I can click into different people, different profile, and for sure that like people profile, the real profile, they look different with the fake profile. Is anybody know how to distinguish between a fake and the real profile by now? But for sure, with 260,000 people in there, it can't be fake, right? Yeah. So the next step, become a business, become a member, and you will get into the community there, and you also receive a business plan package in video, explain everything. How is your money coming from, and how much you can earn? What is the business strategy out there in our business, right? And who is our business partner? You will be impressed with our business partner. Like me, when I joined this business, I really impressed with the business partner that we are linked with, we are connected with, because I know this business vendor 2 years prior to me joining this business. I know them 2 years, but because the system, because how they do business, it doesn't attract me. But this business, it attract me. Why? Because it work online. It's similar to what I did before. It work online mean I can have customer everywhere, and they have location. They have the warehouse logistic in 45 locations worldwide. So I don't have to buy the stock. I don't have to buy a lot of stock at home and then doing a lot of work, right? And then you will have a chance to work with the one that's supporting you, your coach, your mentor. That's amazing, right? Yeah. Yeah, so get they need to go by step, right? To get into the business. Okay, thank you very much. And do we have a next question?
Sure, I would like to ask my question. So I feel like it is a very wonderful time. I can't resist to say, you know, this is the one of the beauty of our business. Every single week, we invite the special guest who is succeed and way more further working forward for us. So it's wonderful to hearing and the inspiring stories and admiring, and every single time when I join this Go Live, I am learning and so many things that I can getting and taking away, and then it's nice to having this moment, it's very precious moment for me. So I really like the that you pointed for me the for us the that you said gaining back the time, getting back the time. I love that. I felt that even I'm not there yet, but I still feel it when I'm just preparing for my business to on the journey. Oh, this is because I can see that people were already sharing that. Oh, I closed the 30 years of the mortgage. I closed it in the 3 years. That's the gaining back the time. This is the point of the business. Why the people thinking about the gaining freedom. I love that. I love that. So I still love to pull out your knowledge and experience. So I would like to ask, what if you have been doing this like almost like 4 years, right? Pretty long. So what do you think? What is the key ingredients of uh, being successful for this digital business, please?
The key ingredient to doing anything that you want to be successful, and not just in this business, is really when you have a passion in doing it and really finding your purpose. Because if your passion is really making money, then you will find a way to make money, right? If your passion is really sharing your story and really giving solutions to the parents, to the moms that are looking for ways to earn extra, you would really do everything that you can to find those moms that would want to start a business. For me, this has became my passion. It is still my passion. Every time I have a coaching call, I would always try to find the story of that person and why they would want to start the business. You would not just find stories on the streets. People must be actively looking for ways. People must be actively looking for solutions to their concerns. You would not hear that in everyday conversation. Even when you go to the grocery store, when you go to the gym, not a lot of people will share about their story. Even your closest of friends would not divulge to you how financially unstable they are. But when you come to a coaching call, all of a sudden these people will pour out their emotions on how and why they would want to start the business. That itself, for me, I feel like there is more power for me to really help these people in knowing and educating them that this business can help them. And I don't get hurt, I don't get offended anymore if they could not find ways to start it. Because I know if they really want it, they will. Right? So you will be successful if your goal really is to help others. Because it is really true, coming from our leaders, you have to be passionate, you have to have that mindset of helping other first, because the money will just come along. It's the mission first before the commission. The commissions would always just follow. That's one. Now, if you have found that passion of really helping others, then you have to make sure that you are finding your own purpose. What is this business giving you? A lot of us here had grown in their personal growth, coming from not even knowing how to copy and paste to now doing edits in CapCut. There are people who does not even want to post in their social media, are now doing live, are now doing ads. There were people who does not even want to talk to their neighbors, but would go to a convention with 3,000-4,000 people, 8,000 when we were in Okinawa, Japan. That is personal development, that even if you pay for somewhere to do that, you might not be able to get it from them. But because we have a continuous growth here in our business, it will just come out naturally if we engage in our business, just like all of you are doing in here. I really am so proud for all of you. I know you're doing this for yourself. You're not doing this for your kids. You're not doing this for anybody else. You're not even doing this for your husband. I personally believe that you are out here in social media for yourself. It is only when you recognize that you are doing something for yourself, it is only when you recognize that you love yourself, that's why you're doing this, that you would flourish in whatever you do. And in my case, when I became the speaker in Cancun, speaker in Australia, and when I walk in San Diego, I did not purposely want to be stopped in every step that people want to take a picture with me. Like, wait, what did I do? I mean, I'm just trying to help in the community. I just tried to volunteer because that gives me my purpose, right? But
Yeah.
that gives me a good feeling. That gives me the energy to continue with this business. And for me, that's my success. For me, that's where my core is. That's me. What about you? Why are you still here? You must have that fire within you that you keep on rekindling, that you keep on putting, fire and more fire to it, because you have found your passion and you are now seeing your purpose in this community. And I want everybody to continue that, because success really is very relative. Success, you can define your own success, right? So for me, you do that. Find your passion in this business, and then find your purpose. Once you do that, no other businesses can convince you to go to them. No other kind of people that would poach you and say, hey, join the business with me, start it with me, because you are not getting success in there. No, because if you could quantify your own successes even in a little way, then you have given yourself the value of this business. That is much more important than honestly money. Because I would be truly honest with you, I would say, of course I want to be a millionaire, right? Of course I want to be there on top. But is it happening now? Maybe not yet, but I have that hope, that spark in me that it would come on time. So for me, that's what I love about this business. That's why I keep on going.
Wow, wonderful. It's very wonderful to listening all of your inspiring story. I'm really enjoying co-hosting tonight, so I would love to still like pull out your knowledges in your know-hows. Yeah, but we are all here to learn and grow and inspire and succeed. Everybody here in these businesses have the same vision, so this is not only like changing, it is transforming us. So I am the one like hiding and self-doubting. I even not in public. My Facebook setting is not in public, and everything starts from that. I have to be like open to what am I doing and then knowing my whys. So why am I doing? And then this business made my vision very clear where I want to be go there in the future. So I'm so thankful for every single moment, even in this moment, for all of my other team members and coaches, everybody. It is the beautiful moment. So I still love to learning and enjoying this journey. Thank you so much. So I will give back to the April the floor for you.
Before
Okay, April, do you have something to say?
Yeah, I just wanna add some, because Coach Ann have asked us very deep question. Why do you do this business, right? It's very deep question for anyone that who want to explore this business, who want to know this business, and who want to do this business, right? Because the need is, I see there is a lot of scam advertising out there in the Facebook that offering online opportunities so for them to earn. And that is also our mission. We want to spread the legitimate business for anybody who looking for an online opportunity. They can see a real business with the real people and a real transformation. Because with all of those scams out there, people lose a lot of money for the need of having some work, some business they can earn online. So they have time for their kid, right? But they didn't see the legitimate business first, but they see the scam business first. So that is our mission, to spread, to share the legitimate business. And for any of those that seek in the key ingredient, I just want to add my own experience, because I have joined this business from around end 2019, and it's now almost 5 or 6 years something. Yeah. This business will need you to grow, because at first you come here to earn money, right? To earn, because you just want to work online, same as me, want to work online, want to earn a bit of money. But into the business, you will grow. You will grow into a different person. You become a leader, like Coach Ann. She go to different place and become a presenter. She doesn't sign in and want to have a business to become an inspirator, right? You didn't sign in to have a business to become a motivational speaker, right? You want to have a business so you can say you can be with your kid more, earn more, and become a millionaire. But we come here all to do business, but we become a bigger person, because during the process we learn more and we become a leader. That's amazing thing, because in life we don't just want to make money and leave no purpose. In life we want the connection with family, we want the connection with everyone else, and we want to be able to care, we want to be able to love, we want to expand our heart, and we want to have more skill and help other. That's what the meaningful life can be. But at first, of course, money comes first, right? Finance comes first. So with this business, you not only can have that, but you can grow at the same time with your discipline, with your adaptability, have the mindset of business, and invest not just your money, but your time, your effort, and go to the end. You will get there when you go to the end, for sure. Even if you drive with a bike, or you walk, or you take a plane, or you take a jet, you get there. But it depends on the transportation that you use, right? And the mindset. You know your mind, you have the mindset, you will grow and get to the destination. We have a big community. That community will help you go together with you because it will pull, it will push, because you see so many sample, and you want to be like them. And you ask yourself, oh, they can do that. Why can't I? Why can't I? They can learn that. Why can't I? So if you constantly asking yourself the question, if you constantly observe people in community, you will keep going and you will start to something your dream, to follow your dream. Sorry, my English is not very good, but that's what I want to say. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow. Wow. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. Thank you so much, Coach Anne-Marie, for sharing your journey, your wisdom with us today. Thank you, Shislin. And for everyone and for my co-host too. Thank you, Segi. It was an inspiring story. I'm so touched. As an educator myself, I'm already moved when I started this business, but now I'm more inspired to help my mentee, to help everyone else who wants to start their own business because of your story. You know, it's very touching, and it really makes a difference if you are passionate of what you're doing, if your heart, if you have like the goal to help others, not just, you know, building your own business. That's a bonus that like you're a motivational speaker, but it's so beautiful, and hopefully all our viewers here, you get inspired too. And you know, it's such a beautiful reminder that it's never too late to learn, to grow, and to build a life that you truly love. It doesn't matter if you're an educator, if you're a nurse, if you're a mom, if you're whatever your profession is. You know, it's never too late. If you have a goal for yourself, for your family, go for it. You know, don't doubt yourself, just try it. And you know, and to everyone, you know, who are also watching, if you've been looking for something that gives you more time, more freedom, and a purpose with your loved ones, then maybe this is the sign. Is there anyone else that you want to add, guys, before we close our live?
I don't think so, but I just want to say thank you so much, Coach Anne, for accepting and spending your time here. And thank you everyone for watching our live and or watching the replays, and all the beautiful face spending your time in here. And yeah, thank you so much.
Thank
Okay,
you.
Thank
well,
you,
Thank
thank you, thank
you,
you.
everyone. Thank you to all of our viewers also that will be watching this on a replay and watching on live. If you see any one of us in here, I know we are streaming through our own pages. If you felt like there is a need for you to talk to us, talk to any of one of us in here, please do so. Give yourself justice. The info session is for free. We have webinars every Tuesdays and Thursdays. That's 8 p.m. EST. If you just want to take a look at it, but if you don't have time also, well, we have a replay for you. You don't have an excuse. So come take a look into the business. Give yourself justice. Whatever you're doing right now, if you feel like you are not happy with it, you're not satisfied with whatever you're doing with your life, if your own career could not take you to your dreams and aspirations and goals in life, it's high time for you to do something else. Change gears, start a digital business like ours. We have a proven system that has been tested by thousands of people worldwide. You could see from all of us in here, we're coming from all parts of the world. If it is possible for us to make changes in our lives, you can do it as well. So message us, definitely. We will give you that link to the free webinar so you can start your own successful digital business as well. Have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Bye-bye.
and stay tuned for more
Thank you so
inspiring
much,
stories
Anne.
in our live session. There will be more, and you know, remember, your dream starts with one brave step. See you again next time.